Number 50. The video was taken in 2008 in a town called Mexico. It was a farewell party because one of the band members was moving away. They didn't notice anything strange at the time, but recently, when they watched the video again while hanging out and having drinks, they saw something creepy around 3 minutes and 50 seconds into the video. It wasn't there before. This made them very uneasy because they think it might be a ghost, which they didn't realize 15 years. The drummer didn't see or feel anything weird. The video is pretty spooky. The guys are trying to figure out what it could be. One theory is that the place is haunted. Another theory is that it might be the ghost of a friend who committed suicide in 2003 just across the street from where the party was. Since it was a goodbye party, maybe the ghost wanted to say goodbye too. Do you have any ideas about what the mysterious thing in the video could be? Number 49. Property Inspector Brooklyn Marie was doing a regular check on a house that had just been left empty, but she got a big scare when she found something strange in the basement. Let's watch.
Found this little basement. It's freaking weird. Oh my God!
Later that day, Brooklyn went back to the house, but she couldn't find the strange thing in the basement anymore. She couldn't explain what she saw, and it left her feeling like she had just seen something really unusual, something that hinted at the house's mysterious past. The video has gotten over 26 million views, and people are trying hard to understand what happened. Number 48. This video comes from the Spanish paranormal channel Pasillo Infinito, but where it originally came from is a mystery. In the video, a ghost hunter is doing a paranormal investigation in a room with a supposedly haunted doll and other spooky objects locked in a cabinet. At first, everything seems normal. But when he switches to his thermal imaging camera, he spots something or someone else in the room with him.
What is that? What the?
On the thermal camera screen, you can see someone or something peeking out from behind a wardrobe. But when he looks with his regular camera, there's nothing there. What's even scarier is that the wardrobe looks like it's pushed right against the wall, with no space for anyone or anything to hide behind it. And they wonder if it's connected to the haunted doll or other items in the cabinet. What's your take on this creepy sighting? Number 47. One night around 3 a.m., a family in Florida gets a shock when their Ring video camera detects movement in their backyard. When they check the footage, things get really creepy. The hammock in their backyard flips over, and what seems to be a weird, smoke-like figure flies right through it. Usually I'd try to find a simple explanation like smoke, mist, or a bug on the lens. But this strange figure keeps its shape and looks like it has a face, body, and 2 arms stretched out as it floats away and disappears. What's even creepier is that it comes back and moves in the opposite direction in the backyard. If it was just wind or smoke, it should have changed shape or disappeared completely. Also, the way the hammock moves when the figure passes through it is really odd. Number 46. Recorded in Lima, Peru, and it shows an older man in a wheelchair encountering a ladder blocking his way. Locals say this man is usually rude, so people try to avoid him. It's not clear why this happened, but what he does next forces the locals to call the authorities. Decorator Fernandez Sons, 46, was painting outside a house on Boxing Day in San Martin de Porres, Lima, Peru. He fell 30 feet to the ground after the elderly man in the wheelchair shook his ladder because it was blocking the sidewalk. CCTV footage shows the ladder leaning against the 3-story house, tied to a door with rope for stability. The elderly man shook the ladder violently, causing the painter to fall. Thankfully, he didn't suffer any serious injuries. Sounds rushed over with his dog while the elderly man waved his hands, trying to justify his actions. Now, the police are investigating and trying to identify the man, thanks to the CCTV footage capturing the incident. Number 45. Do Teslas have spiritual powers? Ask Elon Musk. That's the question Heather's Aesthetics More posed in June 2021. Heather claimed she was driving her Tesla Model 3 when its camera detected spirits in a cemetery. In the video, Heather and her group are sitting in her car, facing the cemetery, when creepy little figures start showing up on the Tesla camera screen. 2 adult figures appear to be walking, even though there's nobody there. Then, a dog figure shows up. Person in the car to get out and check. His figure shows up on the sensor, along with the other 2 figures. Then, a child figure suddenly appears next to the man and disappears just as quickly. The other figures vanish too, but then briefly reappear. Is this just a glitch in the technology, or does this device actually recognize the spiritual world? That's the mystery. Number 44. On August 13th, 2015, a group of friends was driving at night when something terrifying appeared on the road. Their car's dashcam captured the creepy encounter and their reaction to it. We don't know much else about the video, but the group's response shows how disturbed they were. This is what they saw.
Кто стоит? Гаишник, что ли? Это что за призрак? Труба! Жесть! Жесть! Давай открой дверь! Да, видео, видите? Да, видео. Снимите.
As a tall figure dressed in black, it stands completely still, staring straight at the vehicle as it passes by. Understandably, the men screamed when they saw this eerie figure. But what's even creepier is that when they circled back to the same spot, the figure was still there. It's unclear if the guys had been drinking that night, but if they were, this definitely sobered them up. Whether it was a ghost or not, it's safe to say that next time they drive home at night, they'll be taking a different route. Number 43. This video was captured on a home surveillance camera in June of 2017. In Silmar, California, a woman has a brief conversation with a man she doesn't know well. As she starts to walk away, the man decides their interaction isn't over. He angrily approaches her, grabs her by the hair from behind, and forcefully pushes her into his van. She tries to escape, but he shoves her back in even harder before driving away. There's another person in the passenger seat who barely moves during the incident. Is that this happened in broad daylight, reminding us that such dangers can occur at any time. The police are unable to identify any of the individuals involved, including the victim. Number 42. The video we're looking at today was posted on the popular UFO subreddit, where people share pictures and videos of interesting UFO sightings from all over the world. This particular footage was filmed in Ontario, Canada. The uploader says that the video was taken by a friend of his dad's while they were outside of their house. He claims that the footage is a couple of years old, but insists that it's genuine proof of UFOs.
It's just hovering in place. What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
It's just hovering in place. What is that? Look at the lights all around it. Throughout the entire video, we can see some sort of glowing object far off in the night sky. It has 3 lights that don't blink in a steady pattern, which adds to the mystery. If this isn't a UFO, then what is it? The big question here is, if this isn't a UFO, then what is it? And why was it behaving in such a strange and creepy manner? That's what everyone's wondering. Number 41. This next photo, uploaded to the Facebook page like V, has sparked curiosity and speculation. The owner of the photo rented a cabin for a birthday celebration a few years ago. It was only when they looked at the picture again that they noticed something strange, leading them to share it online. Taken at night under bright headlights, the image reveals what seems to be a ghostly figure in the darkness. Viewers of the photo have been quick to analyze the mysterious apparition. Some suggest it resembles a woman holding something in her arms. If you zoom in on the figure, you can see it has a wispy, ghost-like quality. The shadowy outline against the dark night background adds to the eerie vibe of the photo. The idea that this might be a ghostly presence has intrigued and unsettled many who have seen the image. Number 40. Paranormal investigator Filthy conducted a live stream of his investigation into an old abandoned farmhouse on Facebook. The farmhouse is rumored to be haunted by a shadowy figure and other supernatural entities. Phil spent some time alone in the farmhouse, trying to make contact with anything that might be there. When darkness fell, something shocking happened. Did you see it? Caught on Phil's live stream, something dark, shaped like a figure, moves right behind Phil while he was completely alone and unaware. Viewers who tuned in believe this could be the shadow figure said to haunt the farmhouse. But what do you think? Did Phil capture a shadow figure on camera during his live stream at the old abandoned farmhouse? Number 39. The guy named Takeuchi, who investigates spooky stuff on YouTube, went to check out an old house that got flooded once. He thought it was weird that there were no stairs to the attic, so he brought a ladder. When he looked into the attic with his camera, he saw two creepy, pale feet that disappeared when he looked with his own eyes. Then his camera light went out, but when it came back on, the feet were back for a moment. Takeuchi got spooked and decided to leave. Later, when he watched the video, he saw the feet again. Did he see ghosts of the old house's owners? Maybe they got hurt in the flood. Number 38. This dashcam video from China shows something shocking and strange. While there's no solid proof that it was recorded in China, many people think so because of the Chinese accent heard in the video. The clip captures the moment after a man in China was dumped by his girlfriend. He starts acting crazy and yelling. But what he does next surprises everyone.
死的！好吗？我亲自死的！走开！走开！啊！我操！我亲自死的！
The man drives his car into a mall, almost hitting some people. Once inside, he crashes into a store for no apparent reason. He keeps saying things like, "I should just die, or I will die here today." It's not clear why he's saying this, but he does stop to make sure a cyclist moves out of the way before he crashes. Some people think he's trying to end his life, but it doesn't seem like it because he wasn't going fast enough to cause serious damage. He just put innocent people in danger. What do you think about this man's actions? Let me know in the comments. Number 37. Ever seen Superman in real life? Well, get ready. This mysterious video from November 2012 shows a car spinning out of control on an icy road in Russia. People are standing around trying to stop it before it hits parked cars. As the car keeps sliding, two men try to slow it down but get pushed aside like cardboard cutouts. Just when it's about to crash, a man suddenly appears, takes two quick steps, and puts his hands on the car's trunk, stopping it in its tracks. Everyone cheers and claps. Then, like magic, the Super Russian disappears, never to be seen again. We couldn't find any more information about him. Number 36. The video comes from Donna Ayers, who feels that something spooky is happening in her home. She says there have been strange occurrences that she and her family can't explain. Donna's brother passed away in 2009, and since then she's felt scared. Objects move by themselves, especially when Donna is around. Some people think her brother's ghost is causing the strange things, maybe trying to communicate. But Donna thinks something more sinister is in her home. One night, when she's alone, she records a chandelier moving on its own. It sways back and forth, spooking her.
That's not me, is it, with the camera? Wow. Hang on, guys, I'm just going to get a better view because this is amazing. I'm just going to turn the light up a bit as well. If that's you, please move it again. That is moving. Oh my god, that is moving. Oh, thank you.
A few days later, Donna sees one of her mugs moving in the kitchen, even though there's nothing under it. She records it too, trying to show there's no explanation for it.
A little launched out, but there's nothing under there. That's just a bracket from an old drawer that used to be there. There's nothing in the cupboard. It's just cutlery and stuff. Nothing under there apart from pots and pans. There's no magnets. That's just a switch. Can you move it again, please? If you're here, move it. Yeah. I'll just show you as well. There's nothing underneath. There's nothing. It's just an old metal cup. Metal. Weird. Oh my gosh. The surface isn't wet or anything. It's all dry. So there's no reason for it to be moving.
In another video, Donna talks about her toy fish tank when something creepy happens. Her dog reacts, and her necklace seems to be tugged by something invisible.
And yet I don't. No one here. Yeah, there's no one around.
Donna had played with a Ouija board before some of these incidents, which she thinks might have made things worse. Viewers have different opinions, but you can decide if you think something paranormal is happening. Do you believe it's all supernatural, or is there another explanation? Number 35. In some parts of Russia, there's a terrible practice called bride taking, where young girls are kidnapped off the streets and forced into marriage. In this video, a 16-year-old girl is walking home from school when a man suddenly grabs her and throws her down. It looks like a woman in red is going to help her, but instead, she helps put the girl into a getaway car. The authorities later found them all in an apartment. They were planning to force the girl to marry someone. How they all knew each other is still a mystery. It's a sad and frightening situation that happens far too often. Number 34. We've all had that experience scrolling through YouTube, watching familiar videos, when suddenly a strange one pops up in our recommendations. You click on it out of curiosity, and then you find yourself in a rabbit hole of weird videos. That's what we call stumbling upon the weird side of YouTube. Imagine stumbling upon this next video. You'd probably feel pretty creeped out, to say the least. It was filmed outside in an unknown location and shows a woman on her knees crawling around. The woman looks extremely disheveled, almost like a character from the Evil Dead horror movies. Some viewers suspect this video is proof that witches exist. But what do you think? Sadly, there's no real context given for this video, so we can only guess for now. Hopefully, we'll learn more about this eerie clip in the future. Number 33. In this intriguing video shared on our Slapped Hams subreddit by usertrick_vacation6240, viewers witness a puzzling event that occurred in a bar. The footage, recorded in January 2024, shows something strange happening just after the bar closed at around 3:30 a.m. It seems like the chair was pushed by an unseen force. Adding to the mystery, shortly after the chair falls, a light-colored reflection appears on the side of the cabinet, as if something is moving past. With the bar confirmed to be closed and no one around, it's unlikely that a person caused this. So, could it be the work of a ghost? This footage provides a glimpse into the unknown, sparking speculation about the existence of paranormal phenomena. Number 32. In this video from the urban exploration channel Urbex Hill, Chris ventures alone into the abandoned Auburdon High School in Cleveland, Ohio. He sets up infrared cameras inside the building and starts exploring. Soon he hears strange noises and feels like someone or something is there with him.
What the hell was that? Yeah, somebody's here. Someone's gotta be here.
Despite feeling uneasy, he continues exploring. As he explores further, he hears more strange noises and notices things out of place. At one point, he finds a door blocked by a large metal object, which wasn't like that earlier.
Wait a minute. This wasn't like this before.
This spooks Chris, especially given the school's bad reputation in recent months, so he decides to end his exploration there. When Chris watches the footage from his static IR cameras, he's stunned. One camera captures something white moving in a window, while another shows a dark figure moving quickly between doors. Viewers believe Chris made the right call, leaving when he did, as they speculate about what could have been behind that barricaded door. Some think the footage captured on Chris's IR cameras is paranormal. What do you think? Do you believe the white thing and the dark figure are paranormal? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 31. In this mysterious video, allegedly captured by a residential security camera in Vietnam, a woman hears strange sounds outside her home. When she investigates, things take a bizarre turn. A small figure, about the height of a toddler, is seen running into the shadows. Another small figure appears just outside the gate and throws some kind of dust or sand over the fence at the woman, who is confused and horrified. It's unclear what was thrown, and since there's no source for the footage, it's impossible to know what exactly happened. However, viewers speculate that the woman encountered small creatures or possibly even spirits. Number 30. This incident occurred at Plaza de la Tecnología in Mexico and was recorded by a security guard working at night. It's unclear if this is the first time the guard has experienced something like this, but he doesn't seem very surprised, suggesting it's not uncommon.
Ya se cerró la plaza, joven. Buenas noches. Buenas noches, ya se cerró.
In the video, a child's screams can be heard, but when the security guard asks some questions, there's no response. The screams are clear and seem to come from a dark hallway that the guard records briefly before the video ends. After this, what happened next is unclear. Number 29. In September 2020, a team on a mission to find their bride encounters something eerie deep in the forest. They spot a bride wearing a sparkling coral veil, but when they rush towards her, she disappears before their eyes. Was it just a case of cold feet, or did they witness the ghostly presence of a bride? Number 28. In Japan, there's an abandoned building believed to be haunted. About a year ago, two friends visited this place and felt uneasy about it. However, one of them lost a bet and had to spend the night alone in the building as punishment. To ensure he didn't cheat, a camera was placed in the room to record him. During the night, his shoes start moving on their own as if something is playing with them. Then, a figure is seen walking slowly along the wall before disappearing. Many viewers believe something supernatural happened. But what's your take? Did something paranormal occur, or is there another explanation for these events? Number 27. A person films an unusual aircraft outside their home, performing maneuvers they've never seen before. Despite a clear sky, the plane seems to blink in and out of existence before disappearing completely.
Steady speed. Drop down. Now he's dropping.
What's strange is the number of similar sightings reported by others on YouTube. Some suggest UFOs or new cloaking technology. Here's another video of a similar plane taken years later. Many of these videos seem authentic. What's your take on these sightings? Number 26. Imagine going for a late-night bike ride, just trying to relax, when suddenly you encounter something chilling. That's what happened to TikTok user Jose Maria Rios Castillo in June 2022. In the video, Jose is riding his bike at night when things take a spooky turn. Did you see it? A mysterious figure can be seen to the left. Rather than investigating further, Jose keeps pedaling, probably for the best, but it leaves you wondering, what was that figure and what did it want? Share your theories in the comments below. Number 25. In a mysterious photo shared by the Ghosts of London Facebook page, a trail camera in Alanson, Michigan, captured an unusual sight in the dense woods behind a backyard. The photo reveals the figure of a woman wearing a broad-brimmed hat and a long gown, a sight seemingly out of place and time in the isolated woods. The presence of orbs, often associated with ghostly activities, adds to the mystery. Do you think it's a paranormal presence or just someone in a hat taking a midnight stroll in the woods? Number 24. The source of this clip is unknown, but the homeowner had been awakened by strange noises calling his name for several weeks. The situation became even scarier when mysterious figures appeared out of the corner of his eye, vanishing when he looked directly at them. Driven by these unnerving experiences, he installed security cameras throughout his home. One night, he reviewed the footage and saw undeniable proof that he was not alone. A white figure can be seen standing in the man's hallway, resembling the apparition of a woman. What do you think this figure is? Number 23. Over the past 5 years, Ken Burris has dedicated himself to documenting and recording all the paranormal activity that occurs in his home, the Lamb House in Carmel, Maine. Ken claims that his house is haunted by multiple spirits who often make their presence known through various means. One afternoon, after returning home from work, Ken's grandson complains about strange noises coming from upstairs. Ken decides to investigate and grabs his camera just in case. As Ken is about to enter the upstairs bedroom, a dark figure suddenly lunges toward him, and then the bedroom door slams shut on its own. Ken initially assumes it was his wife who slammed the door, thinking she might have been getting dressed and didn't want to be on camera. However, when he goes downstairs, his grandson informs him that his wife is in a completely different room. Ken confirms this and then returns upstairs to find out what caused the door to slam. Upon returning to the bedroom, Ken pans the camera around and captures what appears to be the same dark shadow figure inside the room. However, when he turns on the light, there's nobody there. This incident adds to the plethora of paranormal evidence captured in Ken's home. You can watch all of Ken's recordings on his YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, and decide for yourself. Number 22. In this dashcam footage, 2 cars engage in a road rage incident that escalates quickly. The video captures the aftermath of their reckless driving, with both vehicles refusing to yield. The car behind the dashcam aggressively accelerates and brake checks the other car after overtaking it. Despite signals to pull over, the dashcam car refuses. Eventually, the situation leads to a crash that could have been avoided.
Emergency video.
So when you're done reading,
Emergency video.
relay.amazon.com and we'll keep you hauling this season.
Emergency video.
Stuck in debt and looking for a long-term solution. Tackle new challenges each day. And a career that will grow with you.
Emergency video. Emergency video.
The dashcam car swerves and ends up hitting a tree. Who do you think was at fault in this incident? Let me know in the comments. Number 21. In a video posted by Mercord in September 2021, several strange occurrences were captured on camera. Firstly, the door of a tall clock swings open by itself. Then, a cat sitting nearby is alerted to movement behind it, and a pushcart starts to move. Suddenly, the cart lifts off the ground while the cat crouches defensively. In another video from the same storage area, a pale and vaguely transparent figure is seen peeking in and out from behind a window. Could this mysterious being have caused the pushcart to levitate? The mystery remains unsolved. Number 20. In this eerie photo taken by a wife and husband in their new home, a disturbing figure can be seen in the background. It's unclear if there were any guests present at the time of the photo, but the couple was shocked and terrified when they noticed the mysterious figure. While it could be an actual person, the circumstances suggest otherwise. Number 19. The dashcam footage captures a perplexing moment on the road where a white car seemingly disappears while remaining in the center lane. Despite being flanked by traffic on both sides, the car vanishes without any apparent explanation. It's as if it goes out of sight while still on the road with no opportunity to turn or exit. This strange occurrence defies easy explanation, leaving viewers puzzled about what exactly happened to the car. Number 18. The video uploaded by Cassandra Joy on TikTok captures a series of unsettling events. It begins with Cassandra hearing strange, knocking noises at her garden gate at 3 o'clock in the morning. Instead of ignoring it, she investigates and sees something eerie outside her window as she grabs her flashlight. Loud knocking is heard at her front door, accompanied by a creepy voice whispering hello. This causes Cassandra to gasp audibly before the video abruptly ends. It's unclear what exactly is happening, but it appears Cassandra may be a victim of stalking. However, there's uncertainty about whether the video is genuine or staged. In the description, Cassandra mentions that the police wouldn't help her, raising concerns about her safety. Number 17. The video uploaded by user Mindfunk7 on TikTok captures footage of a strange creature. Initially difficult to see clearly due to the camera shaking, the creature becomes more visible as it stops and attempts to climb a grassy embankment. Some viewers have described it as resembling a cross between a large rabbit and a wombat. Various opinions have been offered, ranging from suggestions that it could be a small child in a costume to comparisons with known animals like a diseased sun bear or the fictional man-bear pig from South Park. Given the ambiguity of the footage, viewers are invited to share their thoughts and opinions on what the creature might be, whether an undiscovered cryptid, a known animal, or possibly a result of CGI and trick. Number 15. In the first video, Adrian Montenegro and his family are enjoying family time on Cerro de Lucia Mountain in Monterrey, Mexico. Suddenly, a mysterious figure appears, seemingly watching the family from the darkness. The family didn't notice anything unusual at the time, and they have no idea who or what the figure might be. It's unclear if this is a paranormal event caught on camera or if it's a person watching the family from a distance.
No, bajé los pies.
Number 14. TJ and Rose, paranormal investigators, ventured to the Kent Manor Inn to explore its haunted reputation. The inn is rumored to be haunted, particularly in room 210, where a man named Alexander reportedly hung himself. During their investigation, TJ and Rose utilized motion sensing devices, including a REM pod, to detect any paranormal activity. They capture multiple instances of footsteps, seemingly coming from above them.
Does that sound above us?
There's nothing above us. We're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I know. That was 3 solid footsteps. It sounded literally directly
First time, or even watching Ghost Investigating for the first time.
This is a REM pod. These detect motion, so if anything gets near it, it makes a noise and it tells you what direction the motion is coming from.
If there's any spirits in here, we have a device. If you could come up to it and touch it.
Get close to it and it'll make noise, just like... What is that? Oh my god. It's freezing up here. Come on. This is crazy. You just get an EMF away? Can you tell us your name? There. Maybe. You say maybe again?
Yeah.
Just grab it. Turn the REM pod off. Grab it. Let's go. Let's just fall down the stairs. Please don't rush. Just turn it off. Come on.
As they continue their exploration, they encounter cold spots and strange temperature fluctuations, indicating potential paranormal presence. Additionally, they notice graffiti on the walls left by previous visitors, adding to the mysterious ambience of the location. Despite feeling uneasy, they push forward, setting up more devices to capture any paranormal phenomena. However, as they head downstairs, they hear footsteps behind them, heightening their unease. This final encounter solidifies their belief in the supernatural activity present at the Kent Manor Inn. Their investigation raises more questions about the mysterious occurrences at the location, leaving viewers intrigued and spooked. If you're interested, you can watch the full video by TJ and Rose for a more in-depth look at their investigation. Number 13. The video uploaded to Toppy in September of 2021 documents 4 nights of paranormal activity experienced by a team in their haunted house. They set up security cameras to capture any unusual occurrences and patiently waited to see what they would find. On one of the nights, while a team member is casually clipping her fingernails, a disturbing noise is heard behind her. Although she turns around and seemingly sees nothing, she quickly leaves the room, clearly unsettled. Later that same night, in another room, the armoire door eerily creaks open on its own while the man sleeping in the room is disturbed by a strange hissing sound. In yet another room, a camera captures thumping noises, with notes indicating they were coming from both the bathroom and the kitchen. These unexplained sounds add to the eerie atmosphere of the house, leaving the team and viewers alike puzzled and unnerved. Despite the surveillance efforts, the mystery behind the paranormal activity in the house remains unsolved, leaving everyone wondering about the source of these strange occurrences. Number 12. The video captured by a Facebook user named Diana Kari, who works at a bank in Calo, Peru, has sparked intrigue and speculation. Sent to Diana Kari by a co-worker, the video shows a seemingly ordinary conversation among employees being interrupted by something unexpected. In the video, a child's voice can be heard, despite the bank being closed at the time of recording. This perplexing occurrence raises questions about who or what could have been present in the bank, especially since the employees claim to have been the only ones there.
Oye, en la cámara, acaba de pasar ahorita una niña corriendo. ¿Sí? Oye, la niña que llora. Oye, te juro que en la cámara acaba de pasar ahorita corriendo una niña. Oye, yo corrí hacia acá. Oye, te juro que pasó ahorita.
With no further information provided about the incident, viewers are left to interpret the video and form their own conclusions. Some may believe it to be evidence of paranormal activity, while others may seek more rational explanations, Until more details emerge, the true nature of what was captured on video remains a mystery. Number 11. Encountering a camcorder left in a wet plastic bag next to a sewer grate while riding his bike late at night, YouTuber More Bad Ideas discovers something chilling when he decides to watch the footage.
Yo. What the f is this? Dude, are you serious right now?
The video reveals a woman tied to a chair, whimpering in distress. Suddenly, a car with its high beams on accelerates towards him, prompting him to flee on his bike. Despite narrowly escaping the car's pursuit, More Bad Ideas encounters the vehicle again shortly afterward, forcing him to make another narrow escape. This harrowing experience leaves him shaken and serves as a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the night. Number 10. The eerie photograph shared by user good_promotion746 on the Slapped Ham subreddit has left many intrigued and puzzled. Featuring the user's mother as a child, the photo captures a mysterious presence behind the young girl in the window. Despite being taken by their grandmother, who bears no resemblance to the face in the window, and with no one else present in the room at the time, the photo raises questions about its origin and the identity of the figure. Speculation abounds as to whether the face in the window could be a trick of light or reflection, or if it represents something more unexplained. The haunting image invites further investigation and contemplation, leaving viewers to ponder its mysteries. Number 9. The video uploaded by Nikisha McDonald, also known as Strong Waterfall Woman on TikTok, has left her and her viewers spooked. Nikisha, who lives alone, records a TikTok video showcasing her new makeup. However, unexpectedly, someone else appears in the video. Initially, there is nobody visible in the background. But as the camera pans back, someone whom Nikisha doesn't recognize can be seen sitting on her couch. Nikisha refers to this figure as a ghost, and her viewers agree.
But yeah, I always feel amazing when I have red lipstick on.
The mysterious appearance of this figure has sparked speculation and debate among viewers. While some believe it could indeed be a ghost, others may have alternative explanations. Ultimately, the verdict on whether it is a ghost or not remains open for interpretation. Number 8. Chris, a popular urban explorer from the YouTube channel Urbex Hills, decided to explore the old Robert Fulton Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. Built in 1929, the school closed its doors in 2011 due to a decline in student enrollments. Venturing into the abandoned school at night, Chris aimed to capture the remains of its historic interior on video. Almost immediately upon entering, Chris noticed signs suggesting he might not be alone. As he explored further, he encountered evidence indicating the presence of other individuals, possibly homeless people seeking shelter.
Homeless people in here. Who is there? Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail.
However, Chris's exploration took a terrifying turn when he stumbled upon someone hiding in one of the rooms.
Yeah, somebody's been. Look at that. Somebody's been living in here. Somebody's in here.
Startled, he quickly made a run for it, thankfully escaping without being followed. Later, upon reviewing his footage, Chris discovered something unsettling: a figure walking into one of the classrooms in the background, unbeknownst to him at the time. This discovery left him questioning whether he had been watched and followed throughout his exploration. The chilling experiences captured during Chris's exploration serve as a reminder that sometimes real people can be more frightening than anything paranormal. Viewers can watch the entire exploration and more on the Urbex Hills YouTube channel. Number 7. The video starts with a man discovering a hornet's nest and inexplicably deciding to provoke it. He throws a rock at the nest, agitating the hornets, who quickly swarm and attack him. In a panic, the man rushes to his car and closes the door, but not before some of the hornets manage to latch onto him. The video ends abruptly, leaving the outcome uncertain. However, it's clear that the man's actions led to a dangerous situation, and it's likely that he suffered some injuries from the hornet attack. This shocking video serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of disturbing wildlife without proper precautions. Number 6. Franco's overnight stay at a creepy witch camp is filled with eerie encounters. While exploring the area, he catches sight of a figure dressed in black moving near a fountain. Later, he discovers unsettling messages left behind by previous visitors, including one that sends chills down his spine. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. As Franco delves deeper into the camp, he encounters various spooky objects like skulls, a phrenology head, and a Ouija board. His wanderings lead him to encounter a black cat, a traditional omen of bad luck. Things take a more ominous turn when Franco encounters a ghostly mist in the shape of a figure. Soon after, he hears a strange wailing voice in the darkness. Later, he crosses paths with an old man dressed in a black hooded cape, adding to the eerie atmosphere. As Franco concludes his exploration, he hears a distant scream, sending shivers down his spine.
I will see you.
Is it the infamous lady in black or something else lurking in the shadows? The video leaves viewers wondering about the true nature of the paranormal phenomena encountered by Franco during his overnight stay. Number 5. The video is deeply unsettling, especially considering the lack of context surrounding the incident. The footage depicts a girl standing outside Walmart, seemingly unaware of her surroundings as she looks at her phone. Suddenly, a van pulls up, and several men emerge and forcefully grab her before speeding away while she screams for help. The reaction of bystanders is also concerning, as hardly anyone seems to react to the abduction taking place right in front of them. This could suggest that the incident was staged or part of a social experiment, as you mentioned. Alternatively, the cameraman's presence and behavior raise suspicions about their involvement in the events. Without further information, it's difficult to determine the true nature of the video and what led to the girl's abduction. However, it's important to take such footage seriously and report it to the authorities if there are concerns about someone's safety. Number 4. The encounters described in the videos shared by TikTok user username0 are certainly chilling and raise questions about the paranormal activity allegedly occurring in his apartment. From the violent pounding at the door to the slamming of bedroom doors, these incidents paint a disturbing picture of what he claims to have experienced. However, without further evidence or context, it's challenging to determine the authenticity of these videos. While they appear convincing, there's always the possibility of them being staged or fabricated for entertainment purposes.
Chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi. Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak?
The decision of username0 to delete his TikTok account and the rumors surrounding his departure from the apartment add an additional layer of mystery to the situation. Ultimately, it's up to viewers to decide whether they believe these videos depict genuine paranormal encounters or if they're part of an elaborate hoax. Without concrete evidence, it's difficult to draw a definitive conclusion. Number 3. The paranormal investigation conducted by Dark Mystic in September 2021 certainly sounds intense and eerie. Exploring a dilapidated house near a Russian churchyard adds an extra layer of creepiness to the atmosphere. The series of strange occurrences, from unexplained thumps and rattling noises to objects seemingly moving on their own, creates a chilling atmosphere that would make anyone's skin crawl. The use of an EVP device capturing messages in Russian adds an intriguing element to the investigation, especially when it instructs the ghost hunter to look. The sudden movements of objects, such as the cupboard door swinging open and closed and the liquid in the teacup jumping, suggest a presence interacting with the environment. The deep rumbling captured on camera in another room further adds to the mystery surrounding the house in the churchyard. It's unclear whether these occurrences are caused by restless spirits or some other supernatural force residing within the house. Overall, Dark Mystic's investigation provides a spine-tingling glimpse into the potentially haunted house, leaving viewers with a sense of unease and curiosity about what lurks within its walls. Number 2. The video captured by YouTuber Justin Martinez certainly presents an intriguing and puzzling scenario. The sudden disappearance of the aircraft, followed by the appearance of what appears to be a UFO, sparks speculation and debate among viewers. While some viewers may believe that the video is CGI due to its grainy appearance, others offer various explanations ranging from flying insects to more outlandish theories. The comparison to the incident involving Malaysian Flight 370 adds an extra layer of mystery and speculation to the discussion. Without further evidence or context, it's challenging to determine the authenticity of the video or the true nature of the unidentified object. Number 1. Popular paranormal investigator Frank, known for his YouTube channel Franco TV, travels to Trujillo, Peru, to explore a reputedly haunted cemetery. The cemetery is in a risky part of the city, so it's no wonder Frank feels a bit anxious. He stays alert for any suspicious activity, especially from dangerous people. As night falls and it gets late, Frank starts his investigation. Soon enough, he sees what he feared.
I don't know if they're visiting someone or what.
A group of people engaging in a strange ritual in the graveyard.
Hiding behind a tomb area. The location where I was just at is further way up there. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but it's just way up there. It's not dark. I'm just kind of waiting here. Movement over there. Look, they're leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4.
After they leave, Frank checks their spot and finds eerie items like a voodoo doll and candles. Then, unexpectedly, he hears laughter among the graves. What happens next is really spooky. He spots someone peeking at him, but when he rushes over, no one's there. Scared by this, Frank decides to end his exploration.
Hola. Hola?
Could the strange ritual and his chilling encounter be connected? And is the cemetery really haunted? Share your thoughts.